everybody, welcome back to the Luminous Crystal Activations. Today we are looking at jade. Now there are two types of jade, jadeite and nephrite, and jade is actually made up of both of them. So nephrite is the microscopic crystal fibers, and it's more tough, and jadeite is prismatic crystal grains, and this is harder and more dense. So they are both silicate, composed of silicon and oxygen. But this one in particular is jade, and I will do another video on nephrite jade. So it's made up of sodium, silicon, aluminum, and oxygen, and when it has different colors in it, not just green, it can also be composed of iron, chromium, or manganese. All right, so it is found in Italy, Japan, and Myanmar, and we can also find it along the coast, the west coast of Canada and the United States. I really wanted to talk about how it's formed because this is very interesting to me. So it's formed very deep in the earth, and it's from the tectonic plates moving, how most crystals are formed. It crystallizes under heavy pressure, and it takes many like earthquakes or tectonic plates moving to first form jade, and then it takes even more to actually bring it to the surface because it is found so deep in the earth. So it is the metamorphism of rocks rich in aluminum, so like serpentine and basaltic rocks, and the silica seeps into these rocks to make jade. Okay, so we need the sodium rich fluids to form the jade, which is so very cool. I love that. And nephrite is formed closer to the surface, but I will talk about that in another video. So we can find jade on the west coast of Canada and the US. In Canada, Mount Ogden and the Fraser River. And it is very rare and unique. That's why people find it so interesting. The Chinese in particular are like really enamored by it and use it for ceremonies and for lots of different things, ornaments, jewelry, sculptures. All around the world it is used for this stuff because it is so rare and unique, and people also invest a lot in it and use it as sort of like a collectible. So the other piece that I found really cool is that there are two different ways to like mine for it. And so this is the raw stuff. This one is tumbled, and all of the crystals that this one and the citrine that I showed in the last video, they are tumbled. So it looks a lot different raw than tumbled, and you can even just search it yourself online. But the raw jade, they come in and sort of like jigsaw, try to get it out. So yeah, it's kind of like a jigsaw puzzle, and they try to pull out these different pieces. And then the other way is it's from like glaciers or, you know, like some sort of erosion. Then it will come out and they can find it that way, but it's a lot more, it's not as jagged, I guess, because the snow and whatever else, other rocks and water has kind of made it more soft. So it's more like soft looking. So I found that really cool. Okay, so I'm going to channel some beautiful light language with this piece. So you can sit back and relax and just take it in. Ai siati kaya nati ati siati taya sakaya nati apatia na siati taya kiati sianataya siati siata. O miati ashaya niasati kiatatai nia Kari shiatai suyatatai. Kani tiati siatai. Amiamamachi sio siana. Bringing in this beautiful unconditional love into this space. Activating your body. And also tapping into this rare and unique piece. Jade, this jade crystal is really wanting you to come into your own uniqueness, the piece of you that is rare. And if you don't know what that is, that's okay. We're doing this activation to bring that out and to allow you to feel safe and comfortable expressing your uniqueness and your beauty and all that you have to bring to the surface, to the situation, to every encounter that you have, to amplify your authenticity, your rarity. There's this word that's like not coming through. It's more than rare and uniqueness. It's something more than that. So I'm just gonna keep channeling some light language to bring that through. Asiati ayanai kaya niati siati ayanyai kiatai so miananati si kashiataya koyataya nianatai shai siatai kanyasa o miananatai sakaitai. They're showing me the bottom of this volcano, and it's almost like you're going down into the very depths of your being below your sacral, below your womb space, your reproductive organs, all the way down to the bottom. And it's almost like after a volcano has been emptied, there's this void, there's this empty, dark space. And as we come into that place, as we meet ourselves there, we awaken. This peace within us by bringing acceptance to who we are, by bringing acceptance to all pieces of our life, every encounter, every experience that we've had. Accepting that it happened to us, with us, whether it was okay or not okay. Accepting that it was part of our life and allowing ourselves to be held in that darkness, in that very deep, dark space. Hasiati kaya niata ishatia nesia kiata nayai siatai sai. Omiatai kai omiana shiatai sai. Atiatai miana kiati kai. Kai sai nya. Tai samatiati kayatai shai nyana siatiana. Ushiatapu kianai asa kiatis. Kari shiatiai. I'm seeing you curled up on the bottom, some of you crying, screaming, or even just quietly being held there and allowing whatever needs to be processed and come to the surface, come up. Allowing yourself to move if you need to move, and shaking out your body, maybe bouncing, running on the spot even after this, to really release that energy. What a beautiful healing and activation with this jade. Thank you. And as you're being held here, now allowing this energy to transmute. Allowing yourself to exhale, maybe sound out. A deep release. As you rise from this place up into your heart space, you could be rising to your sacral, solar plexus, heart, or throat even, whichever place. Imagine you're on an elevator, whichever chakra you want to stop on. Stop there, and you're gonna bring the energy of the heart there. Even if you're not in your heart space, that's okay. Allowing love, unconditional love, to be brought there. So imagining the last time you felt unconditional love, anytime you felt it. Love of self, love towards others, to an object, to a pet, to nature, bringing that love through. Kasiatitaya niatai siachiatai amiati siatayanaya takikaya natiatai siatainyana toya sati tiatai shoyanaya kitaya na chiatai siakaya. Allowing yourself to get back on the elevator and come up. Arriving back into your body here on earth in the present moment, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes, slowly opening your eyes, placing your hand on your heart and giving yourself so much love for this beautiful practice that you allowed yourself to go into. Thanking the Jade for taking us through this. Sending you love.